Hello and good morning and welcome to the video tour for this little Skoda Fabia. This is a estate car with a 1.2 3-cylinder 75 brake horsepower turbo diesel engine in it. Zero tax, so very low CO2, I think it's 89 grams per kilometre. And a manufacturer's rating of 83 mpg, which is astonishing. Probably the highest mpg I've seen on a relatively modern car for whatever, I think. So going on pretty much the scandal that's been happening recently, I should think this is a 70 mpg car, so it's going to be one of the best economical cars to run around in, and still being a very useful tool being the estate car. So it finished in a solid red, looks very bright indeed, really pretty little car. Driven it for 20 miles, it drives absolutely spot on, as it should do, with ice cold blowing air conditioning, everything working including rear parking sensors, power steering, a nice radio system with media and all the rest of it on it. It's just one owner from new, and it's 3 days away from being a 2012 car, so it's a 61 reg, registered very late 2011. It has front fogs by the looks of it, and very good clean windscreen wipers and windscreen. It's done 109,000 and covered it probably mainly on the motorway, I would imagine. It's just, as I said, one owner from new with a very good service history and benefiting from a recent cam belt and water pump change, and auxiliary belt change as well. Has alloy wheels with Michelin tyres all round, which are in good order, and a brand new Michelin spare on an alloy in the boot, so you've got a complete spare wheel. None of this business of having to use an emergency kit or whatever, so proper spare wheel. I think bodywork damage is absolutely nothing to describe on the car. It's all very straight and true. It caught my eye immediately when I saw it. It does have a factory fitted swan neck tow bar, which is removable, and the panel is in the boot as well. Like, you can just take that off, but I've just left it on there for show at the moment, so it can easily be whipped off and put in the boot and the panel replaced, just so it doesn't show up at all. It's got a rear wiper which works perfectly, high level brake light, and it's got roof bars as well for a box to be mounted on the top. So yes, I cannot report any bodywork damage or different coloured panels on the car whatsoever. It all looks very straight and true. We'll run around the tyres. So Michelin tyres, and they are 185/60 R15s, and this tyre here is around about, I would say about 60% to go. The front brake pads aren't brand new, but are probably about 60% through their life cycle, I would imagine, so you may need some front brake pads coming up soon. This tyre here, again a Michelin, and he's around about, again, about 50% to go. Moving around to the other side, another Michelin tyre, probably a bit better than the other side, probably about 70% to go on that one. And last, this passenger side is around about, again, 60-70% to go. So good tyres and the benefit of that brand new spare wheel in the boot. It's the Greenline model. I think it's a Greenline 2 actually, so as I say, zero tax. Well, let's go and have a look at the documentation that we've got for it, the service history and the spare keys, etc. Okay, right, documentation wise then, we've got a V5 here, one owner from new, a gentleman from Bedford. The V5 states the registration date being the 29th of the 12th 2011, so it's just 3 days off of a 2012 car. It's a Fabia Greenline 2, this one, TDI common rail diesel. 89 grams per kilometre of CO2 output makes this zero tax, so zero tax to pay, and it's the estate car, and it's an 1199cc engine, which is a 3-cylinder turbo diesel. There are 2 sets of remote keys, 3 buttons. There's an MOT certificate which is valid until December the 29th, 2015, done at 91,000 miles. I don't know if that'll focus on it, but it's 91,000 miles with no advisories. And the service book is nice and stamped up, plenty of stamps in the book here. Supplying dealer was Dennis Horton and Son of Lincoln. And then we've got 9 stamps in the book here. Main dealer, Skoda dealer, has done the first few, I think. Let's see if we can get them in. Sorry, the light's not great, but that was done at 10,000 in 2012, April. 19,000, again, main dealer, Farmers, Skoda, Mansfield. 31,000, this was a Skoda dealer again, Nottingham. 40,000 was a Skoda dealer in Nottingham. 54,000 was Horton's main dealer Skoda again. 69,000 was an independent 2014 April. Next one October 2014 Mellors Garage again. Next one 91,000 Mellors Garage again. And the last one in the book here is 13th of the 5th 2015, 100,981, so just under 101. And the remark is that it had a timing belt, kit, water, pump and auxiliary belt, which is great news. And has it got it tooth belt changed? It's ticked in the box there, all legitimately ticked up as a major service. And there's a sticker in the car as well for it, so all seems genuine. Back to the vehicle. Right, moving round to the rear of the car then, so an electronic release on the rear boot, a 12 volt power supply, nice little cubby storage spaces in the back here. The baggage cover is present. There's hooks here for your Chinese takeaway to go on, and there's a nice little touch here with a sort of a loose basket that you can put your vegetables in and things like that, groceries. There is a set of carpet mats which are in pretty good order. There's the panel, there's the keys for the swan neck, and you can just make out the brand new alloy in the back there. Okay, and the toolkit. So all looking good there. Little handle to pull that down. Moving around to this side, so quite a bright day, but the interior is absolutely immaculate. Very minor marks, very random minor marks on the door cards and things. It's absolutely as clean as you could get really for a 4-year-old car, 3 or 4-year-old car. 3 inertia wheel safety belts, 2 headrests in the back, cup holders, map pockets in both the front seats, height adjustable seat on the driver's side, grab handles all round. Roof lining is in very, very good order, so virtually 10 out of 10 interior of this car. Very clean, no horrible odours or smells to report. Unusual for a estate car to be this tidy really. They normally get familied with kids kicking door cards and seat backs and making a general mess. This is absolutely spot on. I've just given it a light clean and I've wiped around absolutely everything inside with antibacterial, so it's almost pristine inside. It's got nice metal pedals underneath there. That's just been there for temporarily, but you'll see the footwell is absolutely immaculate. Okay, cup holders again, electric windows, electrically heated rear view mirrors. So moving into the front here, we've got a centre armrest with a little storage hole. Unfortunately the bracket's a little bit broken on that, I'm afraid, but it does operate exactly as it should. Looks like it's got traction control. An auxiliary input is down there for your iPod or your phone. There's a reset button for tyre pressure warning sensors. Whether it's got that or not I don't know, but there's certainly a button there. Obviously central locking, 5-speed manual, airbags all round, plenty of airbags. See, is it just 2? Looks like it's just 2 actually, 2 airbags on the passenger side and the driver's side. It has the media connection kit which is down there, and all the books are present and correct in there. So, okay, let's just fire up a moment. Put your foot on the clutch, turn the key, and away she goes. It's got cruise control as well, this one, which actually works fine, and everything all feels nice. Even the steering wheel is showing very little wear and tear. The 109.256 that it's showing. Digital fuel gauge, rev counter, no engine lights on or anything like that. Everything goes out as it should. There's the media system here, very good radio. Normally reception's very bad where I am, and that's tuned in perfectly. Got MP3, CD player, that sort of thing. Media, auxiliary, etc. The air conditioning blows lovely and cold. I've checked the pipes under the bonnet. You can feel and hear and sense the air conditioning is blowing beautifully cold, so that's all good news. Power steering all works fine. No rattles or anything untoward about the engine whatsoever. Usual VW light switches and things like that. We do have a couple of keys with it. Does it have driver's seat? Yes, it's driver's seat height and passenger seat height as well. Sound system sounds really good as well, and I can't actually say there's anything to report negative in here whatsoever. If you're looking for one of these, I think this is probably the cleanest one you'll find, even amongst the 10-20,000 mile versions. It is really quite spot on. Okay, right, well I hope that's of some interest to you there. Sorry, it's a bit of a bright day. Let me just show you that driver's seat if I can get the camera to focus in on it. Hardly showing any markings whatsoever. Obviously if you're not interested in this, it's going to bore the pants off of you, but if this is a car you're interested in, I hope this has relayed as much information as it is possible to you. So I'll leave you with that shot, and the MOT, as I say, is no advisories, and it expires in late December 2015, and if you are concerned, there's obviously an option of putting a new MOT on there for you. Looks like it's got daylight running lights as well. Are the front fogs operational? Let me just have a look and see if I can switch those on. I wouldn't want to quote the front fogs without checking it. Nice to have the cruise control as well, so let's pop that on. Let's just turn everything on in a moment. So yeah, there's front fog spotlights there, lower lights. Okay, so probably absolutely first class lights. It's what you need when the winter's coming, and it's bone dry in the car. There's no wet mats or anything like that, as you'd expect with a car that's almost a 2012. Okay, any questions, give me a call, and that should go on and make a very nice little family car, and highly economical with zero tax. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.